Alright, I'm going to try and just do a quick makeup. I don't have a lot to do today. I'm recovering from pneumonia and I have to go out for some blood work. So I don't want to do a huge, super glam look, but I've been so desperate to try some of my new items. So I got very, very sick last week, just as my 2 deliveries from Glaminatrix came, and I've gotten the Tones of Turd and the Bonfire palette. And then I had to go into hospital and I wasn't able to use them, but I kept thinking about them and I really wanted to use them. So today I'm just going to do a very quick look. All I'm doing is going out for a little jaunt to have some updated blood work done. And I don't need to be the full slap of glam today. I just need to, not look sick. So I'm going to just do a very quick base and a very light eye look and then head on out. This is my first time ever making a video. So excuse me if my eyes don't look at the right spots and if my voice is a little breathy. I'm still recovering, so I'm just going to get going. I've just got some Cetaphil Ultra Hydrating Lotion. I have very dry skin. I've always had very dry skin. As a child, I had eczema and huge dry patches, but at this point in my life, I only have one leftover dry patch on my left elbow that just refuses to heal. So if you ever see it, don't worry, it's normal. It's just an old scabby elbow. Some people do look at it and think, "Oh my God, did you fall off a bike?" No, just eczema, just a holdover. I don't usually use a lot of base, so today I'm just going to use the Christian Dior foundation stick. And I just put that on a couple of spots where I have discoloration. At my age, my discoloration is the sunspots. Yeah, I get the sunspots down along my jawline. But this seems to really just take the bulk of the pigment out of them, makes them just look like freckles as opposed to my inner cougar coming out, which is what I call it. It's my cougar lines. That might be a bit icky for some people, but what else you gonna call it? I've had melasma and I've had broken capillaries, but over the past 2 years I've had frequent, well, I say frequent, like, once a quarter, I'll have a laser treatment, and it's just done the best to clear the redness out of my face, knock back a lot of those brown lines and marks that I've gotten through melasma and sunspots. And make sure you're wearing your sunscreen, friends. Wear it often. But that's enough for me. I don't think. I just get that one little big one right there. And I know 9 times out of 10, these are things that I notice about myself that other people are like, I don't know what you're talking about. I find that with most people, we obsess about particular little things on our faces, and then no one else notices, no one else cares. They're looking at us as the whole person, where we're the ones that are picking ourselves apart. So that's my thing. It's a small thing. I get it. Just a little bit of concealer. I use this Skin Food one, which I've gotten from some of the K-beauty stores, which I actually quite like. I have these incredibly dark purple corners in my eye. I never know how to get rid of them fully, and I don't think I ever will. So the best I can do is just kind of knock the color back a bit. And this one is very emollient, and it moves with my skin. It's not drying at all, and it doesn't highlight my wrinkles, because I has them. I have wrinkles. You can't get to my age and not. Unless you've lived in, you know, a cave. Or a bunker. Like poor old Kimmy Schmidt. That's about all I'll do. That's plenty. Now I'm just going to use, now I have a magnified mirror here that I use to just double check it's all blended well enough, because I don't see very well. There we are. Wonderful. Easy. So quick. Now, I will get, I put most of my things here beside me. Will I do the rest of my face, or will I think I'll do my eyes next. So, I did go with the tones of Turd as opposed to the Grounded, because I'm not a professional makeup artist. I don't care if somebody, I'm not doing bride makeup and having them get upset because I'm putting crop dust and Bowel Babe on their faces. I'm quite happy with it. I have that, you know, juvenile humor just like anybody else. Now, this is an amazing palette. It's got so many colors. It's got so many options, but I'm going to be the basic one today. I'm just going to pop in quick with Crop Dust and tap that off. And I always start at the outside and work slowly in. Oh wow, that's like me on a bruisey day. It's very close to my actual skin tones. Always pretty. What's this? Little black fluff. Get away. Get away. A perfect light contour color for me. Now, I am not a makeup artist. I've never been a makeup artist. I wore makeup as a teenager and in my 20s, and then I had children, and then I didn't wear makeup for about 20 years. Nothing spectacular, you know, lip balm, maybe mascara, but never a full glam. And my kids are now in their 20s, so I started during COVID, really, getting back into it and looking at, you know, well, what's my face look like now, and what am I working with, and what fun can I have? And I was so inspired by many of the women and men on YouTube who would do these just dramatic, beautiful, colorful eye looks. So I thought, oh, I can do that. Why not? So yeah, during COVID, I decided I'm going to start, I'm just going to change it up to number 2. And I thought I'm going to start learning how to do more color in my face, because you might not catch it from my tone or anything, but you know, I used to be a bit punk. I quite enjoyed very colorful, dramatic eye looks. I loved having lots of color. I went to a school where we would all come out after school, and my dad picked us up one day and he's like, why does it look like you've all come out of clown college? You're just all like clown makeup. Thanks, Dad. But that was the 80s, so you know, I should not be afraid of color in any way, shape, or form. But I had this mentality that that was for the youth. That color, being bright and bold with your color, was a youth thing. And now I'm old, and I'm not allowed to do that. And I've had to break that mentality. I've had to break that mentality entirely and say, hey, you know what? Do whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever you want. So some days I wake up and I'm like, it's going to be an orange look. Or I wake up and I say, it's going to be a blue look. And that's as far as themes go with me. I just kind of wake up in the morning and I'm like, this is what I feel like. And most of the time I'll do my makeup first thing in the morning. And then I will completely forget what it looks like. And I'll go to work and I'll have people say, oh, wow, I love your makeup today. And I'm like, oh, thank you. What color is it? I've forgotten. And they'll tell me like, oh, yeah. Thank you. So I love that. I love that I can just, have my moments of expression, get it all out, inspire other people. In case you hadn't noticed, I have natural gray hair. I've let my hair go its own color. I don't dye it anymore. So this is my color. This is where I get color, because when you go naturally gray, everything gets very cool. And trying to find color to put into your complexion again without the complement and contrast of your hair color it's a challenge. It's not easy. And also, I didn't know anything about undertones or what's going to look right on me, and I've had to rediscover an awful lot. I think I am a neutral undertone, so I can get away with quite a lot, but I love autumn tones. I love warm browns. That's why this Tones of Turd palette was right up my alley. These are my colors. I'm just going to dip into the Potty Mouth, which is a lovely russety brown, auburny brown, and put that right under my eyelash line. And I've had to just, rediscover me as a person who wears makeup and what colors, what looks. I'm not gonna lie, I have very outdated techniques and practices that needed some updating, and I followed quite a lot of Buddha gurus who had some beautiful advice, and I love learning new tips and tricks and things like that. I'm going to put that on the top as well. This color goes a bit more burgundy than I thought it would. Just kind of pressing into the eyelashes. With me, I do have to often just lift, let my eye go saggy a little bit, just put the weight on it, but lift it so I can get right to the lashes, because sometimes I'll put color on and then I'll sit back and there's this white line because my eye skin kind of folded over, so I have to kind of let the weight of my eye fall while I lift it just to get right in there. I need the times 10 magnifier for that. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. I'm testing out new equipment, new lighting, so I hope it all works out quite well. This is all a test. This is all trying to see how it's going to work out. My audio might not even work. What's going to happen then? I don't know. I could test it and see. There we go. Okay. How are we looking? Let's come back. This is that brush that I had earlier. I'm just gonna smooch it out. Now I have one eye that I can open and observe, but the other one I can't quite do it. I'm not one for a lot of color under my eyes. I don't know, I think it ages me a whole lot more. I find that the less on the bottom and all on the top works better for me, but I can learn. I can learn new things. Let's see. I think that's okay for blood work kind of eye color. I do love this Dump and Dazzle color. I think I might just do a little dip of that. So Dump and Dazzle, which is just a lovely I don't know, sparkly brown, light tannish color. It's not quite bronze. Oh, is that pretty? Oh. I don't usually put sparkle in my inner corner. There we go. I'm just going to put this on like the inner half of my lid. Little spritz. The setting spray just helps it stay put. I should get myself some glitter glue. It's kind of gold. It's a very light gold. Where are we at? Oh, I've talked for a whole 16 minutes. Look at that. Now I have to learn how to edit. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And pop that in there. Let me see. I think I'll just get myself a little bit of powder. Where did I put it? There it is. This is also skin food. I don't have my glasses. I bought this from Yes Style. I shop through Lila Beauty and Yes Style for sea beauty things. I believe this is by Skin Food, and it's just called Peach Cotton Pore Filler Powder. It's so nice. It's so nice. And it's cheap. It's like $5 Aussie. Maybe 6. Like, there's some change in there. But it's just a white non-cast. And I tell you, it blurs so nice. I've never needed a blurring powder before. But it actually does conceal like the little wrinkles. Oh yeah, it does really good on it. I just pat, pat, pat. I do use quite a lot of glowy products. There you go. I'll find this is a little bit of fallout from the other thing is showing on me now. That's that. Now, how dare you settle into my forehead wrinkles? How dare you? Get out. We don't want to set makeup into wrinkles. That's never a good idea. There. Just push, 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 push. Push, push, push. There we go. Splendid. Now, let's see. Just a little blush, a little mascara, and then the eyebrows. Now, I have to do my eyebrows in a very strange way. I'm very sorry. Because they're gray. I have gray eyebrows. They look a bit darker. There's some brown, but there's white hairs, there's gray hairs. Trying to find gray eyebrow mascara, browscara, is impossible. Nobody makes it. Nobody makes it. I have to make my own. And I use that with a bit of gray eyeshadow and hair gel, basically. just a little bit of blush. Now this one's from MCO Beauty. I don't know who they're copying with this one, but it's very nice. It's, what color are you? I haven't got my glasses on. I can't read a darn thing. I have to remember, I have to look over here. Shite. Soft Touch Powder Blush. Deep, deep peach. It's a deep peach. In the deep with peach. Alright, flippy flip that mirror. I'm just on the very top of my cheekbone. I don't bring it all the way in. It doesn't suit my face. And I actually have a dark area right here where, you know, all of my cheek used to be up here. Used to be up in here, but now it's fallen down. So there's a little bit of a hollow on each side of my face where my cheeks used to be. So I don't bring my blush all the way in because it highlights that. That's the washing machine. Hold on. Okay, the washing machine has finished its spin cycle and the windows are no longer rattling in my house. So I'm just adding a little bit of that blush to my nose, a little tip on the forehead, and there. And that's it. I'm still a bit sallow looking here from being sick, but that's it. I think that'll be doing. I did add just a little bit of the white, which is Ghost White, from the palette into my corner of my eye. And that's that. That was my first go with that Tones of Turd. I'm going to have fun with some of the other colors. Now, this is a lip tint from Peri Pira called Mood. And I love these. I love these K-Beauty lip stains. And I love these warm russet. Oh, smells nice. This is new, actually. I haven't used it yet. Oh, it smells like creme brulee. And with these, you're supposed to put them on and then just let your lips kind of dry and set. It sets a film. Oh, that color is lovely. It's so warm and pretty. So you gotta kind of sit here and be a ventriloquist for a little while and just let it set until it's more or less done. And then you can blot it if you wish. I shall. And then I did pick up yesterday. NYX has these Wednesday plans, and this is the Moon Shifted. They're supposed to be I don't know, pH adjusting, but I didn't notice any color shift at all. Like when you open it, it's bright effing pink. Like, look at that. But it's just a nude gloss. It's not much. And I didn't notice any real like dramatic pinking. So that's a bonus in my book. I've had enough of the pH changey shit. I don't need any more of it. And it all looks like just the wrong shade of pink for me. So oh, that lip is pretty. Look at that. Just, oh, I love these russety colors. They're just so lovely. Like forever should be autumn for me. These are just so pretty. So I'm supposed to give it a few moments. And I could just go out now like this and not even worry about it. You're not supposed to like press the lips together with these types of formulas. They form a nice film and then they last almost all day. And you could just do like a little top up in the center to you know, after lunch or something like that, and it'll just, oh, like the C Beauty market as far as like lip tints and colors. They've got it. They've got it. I'm just gonna add. I love that noise. Sorry. Oh, it's so satisfying. Just add that on the top. There we go. There we are. That's me. I'm gonna go. Oh, I have forgot my mascara. I'm gonna put my mascara on. Yeah. Sorry, waffle brain. All right. So, just did a little bit with the. What did I use? Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. It's the Sky High, just in brown, by Maybelline. And yesterday I picked up NYX has this lovely matte gray eyeliner. I thought, oh, I wonder if I can put that in my eyebrows. So I've just put a few lines through my brows, and I think it looks really good. It kind of matches the iron look in my hair. So, and it hides the white hairs. I have quite a few like stark white hairs coming in. And one day I'll make them a feature and I'll just have zebra stripes across my eye. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. But for now, I almost just like this sooty sweep of brow. It's, you know, they're tidy, they're organized, but they match me and my hair a lot better than any browns do. It looks weird for me to have stark brown eyebrows with this hair now. This is just summer, so my hair goes a bit blondish in summer anyway, but you can kind of see the white. I have more white hair. So anyway, that is me. I am now going to pop out and go get my blood work done, get this out of my hair, and yeah, hopefully I won't be too exhausted by that, and I'll come back and try and edit this. Oh, so exciting. What's gonna happen? We'll see. We shall see. But I know this all but makes me look very blonde instead of. The thing about gray hair, natural gray hair, is it reflects the colors around you. So I'm wearing beige. I have a warmer toned light in front of me, so it's gonna pick up all of that. When I'm in my bathroom, which has pinks in it, my hair looks pink. When I'm at work and they have a blue wall, my hair looks blue. It's really interesting. This hair will reflect the colors that are around it. So maybe what I could do is, you know, get some color behind me that will have an effect on the looks that I make. That would be pretty fun. That would be interesting. So anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate your indulging a noob on the tube, and I'm gonna do this again. Thank you very much.